We talk about distractions. We talk about the scheme of the devil to put you away from the real things that God is doing in your life. It is your responsibility to ensure that you are not distracted by the devil. There are lots of things out there to make you lose focus. There are lots of things working out itself in the life of people, always trying to put them away from their dreams, away from their determinations and life. When you give your life to Christ Jesus to be your Lord and the King over your life, it is a turn away from the works of the devil. It is a deviation from the plans of the devil in your life. Do you know what you have activated? The attention of the devil. The devil will let go of other things to pay attention to you to make sure you come back to him. When you are determined to live a life that will please the Lord, when you want to live your life for God, the devil will not let you focus. He will always bring you into your life things that will take your mind away from the real deal. The devil is not interested in your life, so to say, but the heart and your belief. How you live that life is what the devil wants to first, because the devil successfully makes your life bad with your relationship with God. Then the devil has gotten you. But if the devil could not stop you from the love you have for God, there is nothing you will not receive, and this will make the devil a loser, and you will defeat the devil in your life, and that is what the devil is fighting. Do hard to avoid. You are always there looking at the things that the devil does, and you have failed to see the things that God is doing for you. When you eventually lose sight of what the Lord has done for you, when you lose sight of what God is already doing for you, then you will always see the works of the devil. You will always see things that will take your attention away from the Lord. And when that is done, then you have been distracted. Because you need to keep looking at the promises of the Lord for your life, for you to get to the promised land. You have to keep gazing at the Lord continually for you to defeat the devil, for you to get to the top, for you to make it to the success point. That is the reason you do not have to allow the plans and the schemes of the enemies to distract you from the real blessing. Do you know it when it is around? Do you know how the devil works in life of those he wants to distract? How will you identify the distraction of the devil? Remember, the devil is your major enemies. Those human beings that you think are wicked and treats you wrongly are not your enemies. Rather, they have been possessed by the spirit of the devil. So the devil is working in them to fulfill the plans he has already. Have you forgotten that the life of the devil is filled with destructive works? Stealing people's joy and happiness, killing the life in people to make sure they have nothing to live for and any good reason to live. It could come as a friendship. It could come as a relationship, business, or from anybody. The devil can use anything to distract you. You do not have to create limitation to what the devil may use, because anything that can draw your attention, then the devil could use it. It is left for you to stand firm and resist the devil and the distraction that the devil is bringing into your life. Identify the schemes and the devices of the devil and resist it with all the power that is you. When Joseph was a little boy in his father's house, God will always show him the future that is ahead of him. The very glorious and beautiful destiny and the future life that God has prepared for him. But whenever he tells his family about it, they find it offensive and will not happen with him. But the truth is, God will always be with anyone that he wants to take on a journey into the future. They started hating Joseph. Now note this. That hatred for Joseph is not just from them acting in that manner, but the devil came into them to use that manner to distract Joseph and making him lose focus on the future that God has revealed to him. Do you see the reason you do not have to fight every human being that you think do not like you? Rather, when people hate you, it is the devil that you have to fight, and how you will fight the devil. By praising and engaging the power of God in your life. With all the hatred, Joseph was not distracted or affected in any form because he was still conscious of the future, and he followed the future diligently so that he will achieve his future. They conceive in their heart to kill him, and in the end they sold him. But they did not know that what they were doing was not just the will of the devil, but God was also using that to take Joseph to his promised land, the place of his glory. The evil did not know that was the place God will bless Joseph, because he had known he will not allow Joseph to go there. You see it now that the devil did not know where God is taking you to. The devil did not know what the plans of the Lord are for you. That is the reason the devil is always fighting to make sure you do not reach where God is taking you to. So he brings in distractions. But if you understand that those things that are taking your attention and your mind are all distractions, you will be able to resist the devil and win. Practically, the relationship with that person, can you evaluate it? Can you proudly say you are making progress in it, or you are going backwards? You know how zealous you used to be before the relationship. You know how you always want to be prosperous, how the zeal to get to the top always burns in your heart. But since you got yourself into that relationship, your zeal has gone down. You no more think about the success plans you have set for yourself, all the good life and the blessings. You are in good communion with God before you become a friend with that person, but now you cannot keep the commitment anymore. All these are distractions that the devil has brought to your life to ensure that you do not keep your life alive with God, because the devil knows that when you are alive in God, you have overcome the schemes that he has projected to take you down. You cannot go down when you are with God. You do not fail when you are with the Lord. All these happen when you are no more with the Lord. Failures come when you have been distracted. Pains come when you have allowed yourself to be distracted by the devil, who is your major enemy. But do you know that victory over the devil comes when you are with the Lord? You always overcome whenever you are determined to conquer the devil and focus to win. If you must succeed in life, if you must remain on top that God has placed you, then you have to decide to resist the distractive schemes of the devil. How will you know it? Anything that wants to take your mind away from God, anything that does not give you the time and the chance to plan for your future, anything that takes your heart away from fight through the breakthrough. You are now too busy to work hard. You are now too relaxed to fight the devil. Or you now channel your energy on another thing that is not resourceful as it may be, leaving behind things that are important to your life. That is the way the devil distractions people, and they end up failing in the end. Look up to Jesus to help us all through to the time. Let God be your shield. Never let go of the Lord for any moment in your life, because what the devil is waiting is a moment of an unguarded hour. Then he will come in and cause havoc in your life. You have to avoid the devil from coming in, because the cost of avoiding the devil is lesser than the cost of correcting the damages the devil has caused. Your life and your success is now depending on the decision you make. When you make decisions, it does not end there. You have to put some actions in place to ensure that you keep your commitment all. Rebuke the devil and he will flee away from you. Always pray that you enter not into temptations. Always ask God to take your distractions away from your life. Even the devil brought the wife of Joseph's master to distract him. Joseph has the view of the future in his heart, so he resisted it. Do not let the devil get you off. Be with the Lord, and your life will be perfected in God.